What's in a name? Those today struggling to identify the difference between a sports utility vehicle SUV, a crossover and a multi-purpose vehicle MPV, you're not alone. Indeed, with sales of the first two niches currently burgeoning, you'd forgive the fourth-generation Renault Scénic, a car that pretty much invented the compact MPV segment some 20 years ago, for suffering something of an identity crisis en route to the launch pad. Especially since it's equally hard to pigeonhole the new Scenic's rivals, such as Citroen's C4 Picasso, the Ford K-Max, the Peugeot 3008 and, perchance, Renault's own Kadjar, and even posher totties such as Volkswagen's Golf SV and the Mercedes-Benz B-Class. Larger cabin, sharper styling, surely, though, for any multi-purpose vehicle to genuinely merit the moniker, the cabin space, replete with legion seats that flop about with all the alacrity of a freshly landed flounder, must, above all, be truly flexible. A distinct whiff of SUV has certainly crept into the new Scenic's design. It is 20 mm wider and 40 mm longer than its predecessor, with a 32 mm longer wheelbase. Though lower in the roofline, it also sports a 40 mm increase in ground clearance. The exterior is hallmarked by Renault's increasingly badgy-centric frontal graphic, a straightforward SUV rump, and a pleasing profile with a steeply raked windscreen flowing seamlessly into a black head-out roofline, more usually associated with crossover styling. All Renault Scénics get 20-inch alloys, seen from any angle, save for dead ahead or fullest turn. The Scenic pulls off the neat trick of simultaneously looking both sharp-suited and somewhat voluptuous. 20-inch wheels fitted, a standard, across the entire model range further bolster the appeal of the silhouette, if not tried quality. On board, the business end of the cabin takes a giant stride forward. Gone are the smirking applique panels that once identified Renault instrument panels the brand over, replaced by a new dashboard console style on Kermit the Frog's mouth announcing a guest star, set in a sea of somewhat dark but well-made and soft touch materials. The console houses a 7 or 8.7-inch touchscreen for control of Renault's Link2 infotainment system. Despite the fact that the cabin occupies an entirely MPV-like 80% of the body shell volume, the rear seating is not as flexible as that found in the outgoing model. No longer removable with the aid of a hernia truss, the sliding seats are now split just 60 hours 40 minutes instead of into 3. Shame that, being able to slide the center seat out of line was the best way of easing shoulder rub with 3 adults abreast. Offering merely adequate legroom, the seats may be lowered at the touch of a load space wall-mounted button, or via one of the multimedia system's endless menus, to give a flat floor. Load space, however, is bigger than before and, at 572 litres, claimed to be class-leading. Generous range of engines including manual hybrid, 6 engines will be available from day one, 2 turbocharged petrol, 3 turbodiesels and, built around the least powerful diesel, a hybrid assist engine. This latter is interesting not only for offering an 810% reduction in fuel consumption and CO2 emissions over the standard diesel, but also because, to our knowledge, it's the first hybrid powertrain out there mated to a manual transmission. More of which later. These powertrains complement a 21 version model lineup, based on 4 trim levels, Expression Plus, Dynamic.